Today we will talk about Pratyahar. Pratyahar, Yama Niyama Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana Dhyana Samadhi. Pratyahar is said to be works as a bridge between Bahiranga Yoga and Antaranga Yoga. Or you can say it is a gateway for Antaranga Yoga. Means after doing Yama Niyama Asana and Pranayama, now you are ready. You are ready for Pratyahar. What is the effect of pranayama practice? The effect, Sage Patanjali says, as Sandhya ma'am told us, Tatakshiyate Prakashavarana. So now the Chitta is the conglomeration of Mana, Buddhi and Ahankar. Mana is mind, Buddhi is intelligence, and Ahankar is. So Chitta is made up of all these three. And with our sense organs, ear, eyes, nose, skin, and jiva, that is the tongue, we gather knowledge and it is gone in the chitta. So chitta is the storehouse or memory. So 90% memory and 10% whatever we gain from outside through our jnanendriyas. In this way, we gather lots of inputs from outside towards inside. Yeah? And it goes to our storehouse, memory house. So what is Pratyahar? Now, because of pranayama effect, the chitta, the covering of chitta means tamasa and rajasa, now that coating started thinning. Yeah? Patla hone lagta hai. It starts thinning now. And the true sattva starts illuminating. So now Patanjali says that Pratyahara definition is Svavishaya Samprayoge Chitta Swarupanukara Ivendriyana Pratyahara. As if, all these indriyas are under control and they are not interested outside, but they are interested inside. They are inward oriented. Now, inward oriented means what? So, in easy common words, I can say that now when individuals see ice cream, it is not attractive and want to eat, but ice cream just comes and goes from the eyes. Yeah. So there is a knowledge about ice cream, but no interaction with that. There is no urge. Suppose I hear many sounds from outside, but now I am totally oriented inward and I want to listen the heartbeats, the impulses coming and going, and the blood circulation flow. I want to hear that sound. Now whole orientation is inward and not out. Like Bhagavan Shri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, how the tortoise closes his limbs and completely inward. In the same way, human being also, individual also, completely closes from the sense organs, and the sense organs now are completely oriented inward. But how this is possible? Is it easily possible? Or can we force the withdrawal of the senses? Because pratyahara, prati, that is opposite, and ahara means what is the ahara of the sense organs. But now this withdrawal of the senses cannot be forced. Yeah? Because if it is forced, it will again stamp impression on our chitta. So memory house again increases. Yeah? So what should be done? And how should be done? So Swami great philosopher J. Krishnamurti says awareness. Yeah? choiceless total awareness gives you, yeah, or so to say, keeps away the chitta from all the sensory objects or subjects, vishay. Yeah. So that total choiceless awareness helps individual for withdrawal of the senses. For example, when there are yellow leaves on the tree and green leaves on the tree. So yellow leaves fall automatically on its own down. But if I pluck the green leaf from the tree, it keeps mark, yeah, a wound on the tree. So withdrawal of the senses should not be fought and forced with oneself. We should understand the theory of attraction and repulsion. So what is attraction and repulsion? So we should understand that actually when I see ice cream, what memories I get, what happiness I connect with the ice cream, that is totally from my chitta. So I should see, understand the magnetism of attraction and repulsion. And then I will be able to keep away. So Osho says that one should ask the question to oneself that who is the boss? In me, who is the boss? My soul or spirit, or my sensory organs, my eyes, ears, nose, tongue, yeah, and skin. So of course the answer will be my spirit or my soul is the boss. Yeah. So I would like to say again that pratyahara is withdrawal completely of the senses. So what will happen? Patanjali says that tata parama vashyate indriyana. So with withdrawal of the senses, practice yoga sadhana, and with that you get the control on your senses, on your jnanendriya. Yeah? So, and what will be the afterwards? Afterwards, the readiness for dharana will come. So, by pratyahara, you are completely ready now for dharana, for higher spiritual experiences, which will lead us to kaivalya, to samadhi. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, everybody is open for questions.
Thank you, madam. Such a wonderful message. Dear friends, anybody have questions? Please raise your hand. Madam, this pratyahara technique, how do you suggest the amount of practice so that anybody can withdraw from the senses? So what are the techniques so you can help the beginners especially?
Basically, I would like to say that there is no fixed or time-tested technique as such, because individual has to develop on his own the technique. Yeah, means the attraction and repulsion and where actually my mind goes, and there I have to stop or control my mind. Means suppose I just listen music and then connect with my memory house the impressions of that particular music, or I am attracted to that. Especially mostly it happens with the tongue. Yeah, when our eyes see some delicious food, then our tongues get salivated and gets attracted. So repulsion, for example, the tongue. I will just tell you one experience of mine. with the practicing with diabetic patients. So the diabetic patient of mine used to have lot of craving for the Srikhand, yeah, for the sweet Srikhand item. So what I suggested that just keep 1 spoon of that sweet item in your mouth, yeah, and wait there. Let it be remain there for 2 to 3 minutes or more also. Is it possible? No, it's not possible at all because the saliva gets attracted with that taste. But automatically, when it starts digestion in the mouth, slowly, you gulp it, and the happiness which is related to that Shrikhand vanishes. It remains hardly for a few seconds. I just told the client to keep your Shrikhand in mouth for 3 minutes, but it is not at all possible. So slowly, your mind takes the notice of the happiness. Of course, it vanishes. Yeah, it is not a long lasting or staying for more time. In the same manner, the sense organs which give you the happiness, it is for few seconds. So I just try that. Thank you.
Nice, madam. I myself have some cravings. Really, that is useful. One more question, madam. Can you elaborate on Kaivalya state? This is one of viewers asked from YouTube.
So Yama Niyama Asana, Pranayam. So Pranayam and then Pratyahar. Pranayam cleanses Chitta and then Pratyahar is the gate, the opening for higher spiritual steps that are Antaranga Yoga, Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi. So Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi will take one to understand the original self, and that is Kaivalya. Kaivalya that is Samadhi state, or Kaivalya, it is liberation from the chain, yeah, of birth and death. The true meaning of Kaivalya is completely liberation. Yeah. So with Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi, one is completely liberated from all the attachments, all the cravings, and now even in after Pratyahar, that is because that is I said it is the gateway, means there is a flash of understanding the liberation also. Means now you are so composed, you are so clear within yourself, and you don't expect any happiness from outside. Yeah, you get the happiness inside completely, of which you are in search of. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, madam. We have 5 more minutes. If you would like to share, extend your wisdom, continue.
I would like to hand it over to Dharana.
There is one more question.
Yes, sir.
So the next question we have is, how can we take the senses inward?
That is a really difficult endeavor. That is a really difficult endeavor. Why? Because
practice Yoni Mudra.
yes, that is what I was suggesting. See, Bhramari Pranayam with Yoni Mudra. Yoni is what? Yoni Mudra means Shanmukhi Mudra, as just now Madam explained. The name given Yoni Mudra is how the fetus is in the womb of mother. In that same manner, in this Shanmukhi or Yoni Mudra, we are completely closed within ourselves. We close, this is symbolical, we close our senses and we are completely drawn inward within ourselves. Our basic orientation is outside, but now with Bhramari Pranayam, waves are created in the brain, and we are completely inward oriented. So I suppose I experienced that Bhramari pranayama is the best technique for pratyahara with Yoni Mudra, of course. Thank you.